Welcome to the morning exhale. I'm Stephanie Gaines-Bryant. We're going to be exhaling partially with our chair today. So we're going to be doing some of the practice with our chair. You can make sure you have some blocks available and some straps. If you don't have a strap, a scarf or a belt will do. So let's get ready to get started. Placing your hands on your knees, rolling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let's do that one more time. Rolling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. We're going to turn your head to the right, gently lower your chin toward your shoulder. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, bring your head back to center. Let's do the other side. Turning your head to the left and just gently dip your chin towards your shoulder. Never any sudden movements with your neck. Inhale your head up. Exhale back to center. Let's make some circles with your torso. We're just bringing movement to the hips and the spine this morning. Pause, circle in the other direction. Very good. Let's stretch your arms out to the side, pressing your right hand into the floor. Lift your left arm up and overhead. Then exhale, release. Let's do the other side. Lifting up and overhead. Then exhale, release. Now let's lift and lower the left and right arms. We're just making a gentle sweeping motion across the ceiling. Very good. Now I'm going to stack one knee on top of the other, grab my blocks, press into the blocks, and we're coming up into table pose. So let's begin by stretching your right leg out, and we're just moving forward and back. Then bring that knee back into place, and let's do the other side, stretching out your leg. We're just moving forward and back. Very good. Now let's take that left foot, bend into your knee, and we're bringing your foot in between your hands. Now I want you to use, in between the blocks rather, I want you to use that chair for support, and you're curling your back toes under, lift up your knee, and we're stepping forward. Coming up into a standing position. So let's start off. I want to start off with using the chair for some balance postures this morning. So let's begin. We're going to keep that hand on your chair, and we're lifting up your left knee. Turn it out to the side, plant your foot, level your hips, sweep the opposite arm up. This is a modified tree pose. Breathe. Now let's bring your knee forward, bring your arm to a T, and we're stretching your leg out in front of you. Let's lower your leg without letting your foot touch the floor. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, hand to your hip, your legs are crossed, and you're folding forward. And you're just folding hip to hip height. Feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs. Inhale, coming up, we're going to uncross and move to the other side. Moving the chair over just a bit. And we're coming into tree pose. We're going to lift up your right knee, turn it out to the side, plant your foot, level your hips, sweep the opposite arm up. Now let's bring your arm to a T. Bring your knee forward, stretch your leg out in front of you. Let's lower that leg without letting your foot touch the floor. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, and release. One leg crosses the other. Bring your hand to your hip, and we're folding just to hip height. Breathe. Inhale, coming up, very good. Now we're going to do a modified version of Warrior 3. So we're going to take a giant step back, and we're lifting up your right leg behind you, stretching out the opposite arm in front of you. Breathe. Then release. Let's do the other side. Stretching out your left leg behind you, bringing that right arm out in front of you. Then release. Very good. Now, let's step your right foot forward. The left foot is back like we're coming into a lunge. I'm going to bring that chair just a little bit forward. So we're coming into a lunge, and you're bending forward. Breathe. Inhale, coming up. Let's lift your back heel. Lower. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Let's step that foot up and switch. Bending into your front knee, coming into a lunge. Then we're going to hinge from the hips and fold forward. Never round forward. Make sure you're hinging from the hips as you fold forward. Inhale, coming up. Now let's lift that back heel. Lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower. Very good. Let's step that back foot up. Now we're lifting up both heels. Release your heels, bend your knees. Coming up, lift your heels, release your heels, bend your knees, coming up, lift your heels, release your heels, bend your knees, coming up. Very good. Taking a step back, we're going to do chair pose, bending both knees, sweeping the right arm up. Then release. Coming up, let's make sure we do the other side. So you're softening your knees, lifting up that left arm. Inhale, coming up, and release. Now let's come into a seated position. We're going to do some exercises with your chair. Let's begin by working with your body weight. We're bringing your hands to the sides of the chair. Your feet are firmly rooted to the floor. Press your hands into the chair. You're lifting straight up. And you're not going to lift very high, so don't worry about it. Then release. I call this our bedpan lift. So you're pressing your hands into the chair, lifting straight up. Then release. Let's march in place. We're lifting up your right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, release. Now let's do that bedpan lift again, pressing your hands into the chair, lifting straight up. Then release. Very good. Let's lift up your right foot. We're doing a form of pigeon pose. So we're bringing your ankle across your knee, sitting up nice and tall. One hand touches your knee, the other hand touches your foot, and we're gently rocking back and forth. Very good. Now let's do a modified version of eagle pose. So we're stacking your knees, one knee on top of the other, arms in front of you, bend at the elbows. We're dropping your left elbow down, bring the right elbow over, coming into eagle arms. If this is too much for your shoulders today, you can just bring your forearms together. Now I want you to squeeze your thighs together. If you can, squeeze the arms as well. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. And release, uncross. Let's work the other side. Bringing your ankle across your knee. Make sure you're paying attention to your posture. Imagine drawing your navel in toward your spine. The crown of your head is reaching toward the ceiling. Your shoulders are relaxed. One hand touches your foot, the other hand touches your knee, and we're gently rocking back and forth in this modified version of pigeon pose. Now let's stack your knees in preparation for modified eagle pose. One knee comes on top of the other, arms in front of you, bend at the elbows. We're dropping your right elbow down, bring the left elbow over, coming into eagle arms, squeezing your thighs and your forearms together. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Release, uncross. Let's stretch your arms out to the side, and we're going to ball your fists. Open, close, open, close, open, and close. The next time your hands are open, we're bringing the right arm over, left arm under, walking your fingers in towards your spine. You deserve a nice big hug for showing up today. Press your feet into the floor. Standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, and release, stretching your arms out once more. This time we're turning the palms down, up, down, up, down, and up. Now we're going to take that left arm, bring it over, right arm under, walking your fingers in towards your spine, giving yourself that big hug. Press your feet into the floor, standing up, sitting down, standing up, sitting down, and release. Let's stretch your right leg out. We're going to bring your heel to the floor, lengthening the opposite arm. Now, let's bring your leg and your hand together. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Let's slide that foot back in. Let's do the other side. Heel comes to the floor, lengthen up, and then we're bringing the hand and the leg together. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting up. Slide that leg back in, and we're lifting up the left arm. Let's take your left hand, bring it to the outside of your right knee, and we're going to come into a side stretch. Inhale, coming up. Let's bring your arm out in front of you. Look at your thumb. Let your thumb guide you to the back of the room. Let your thumb guide you to the front of the room and release. Let's do the other side, bringing that hand to the outside of your knee. We're lengthening the left arm, coming into a side stretch. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bring your arm forward, look at your thumb. Let your thumb guide you to the back of the room. Let your thumb guide you to the front of the room. Bring your arms in front of you, press into your feet, standing up and release. We're going to come to the front of your chair now. And we're going to walk yourself back for this modified version of downward dog. A lot of times, downward dog isn't accessible to everyone because it puts a lot of weight on your wrists, and it may make some people feel claustrophobic. It just may be too much for some people with certain health conditions. This is a modified version of downward dog. We're bringing your hands to the sides of the chair, and you're walking yourself back until you can see in between your knees. Let's bend into your right knee. Straighten. Bend your left knee. Straighten. Let's bend both knees and straighten. Now let's walk yourself toward the chair, and we're going to lower your left knee down and lower the right knee down, and let's put the chair to the side. For right now, we're going to put that chair to the side, and let's come into a seated position. Bringing the soles of your feet to the floor. Hands are behind you, and we're going to lower your knees to the left, come back to center, lower to the right, center one more time to the left, center to the right, center. Let's take your trusty block. We're going to bring that block in between your knees. Bring your hands underneath your thigh. We're coming into upward boat. Then release. Very good. We're going to bring the straps into play today. Let's bring the strap underneath your feet. Let's move those blocks to the side. And if you don't have a strap, make sure you have a belt or a scarf will do. And we're lifting up your feet. Breathe. Stretching the legs out. And we're going to roll on down to your back. Your legs are straight. Can you line your big toes up with your eyebrows? Breathe. Now, we're going to release your right foot from the strap. We're going to bring that leg back down to the mat. Take both ends of the strap into your left hand, and we're going to let that leg drop out to the side. Bring your right arm to a T. Bring that leg back to center. Now we're going to grab both ends of the strap into your right hand. Let that leg cross your body into a twist. The left arm is out to a T. Your shoulder blades are down. Bring that leg back to center. Now let's bring both feet into the strap once more. This time, we're releasing your left leg down to the mat. And I want you to grab both ends of the strap into your right hand. Let that leg drop out to the side. And we've got your left arm out to a T. Bring your leg back to center. Then we're going to take your left hand, grabbing both ends of the strap. Let your leg cross your body into a T. And the other arm comes out, yes, comes out to a T. So we're letting your leg cross your body while the opposite arm comes out to a T. Breathe. Bring that leg back to center. Let's bring both feet into the strap once more. And then we're bending your knees into your chest. On the count of 3, we're going to roll it up. 1, 2, 3, rolling up. Now we're going to stretch your legs out and bring that strap up and overhead. Very good. Make sure your navel is drawn in toward your spine, that you're not rounding forward. Breathe. And we're tipping over to one side, then back to center, to the other side, back to center, and then we're going to fold forward, stretching your arms out in front of you. Inhale, sitting up. We're going to bring those legs back together. Very good. Let's roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Rolling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. I think I need to turn forward for this one. We're going to bring your legs into Sukhasana, and then we're going to take the strap. We have that strap in your right hand, and you're patting yourself on the upper back, and then the other hand comes behind you. This is a form of cow pose, cow face pose. Breathe. Then release. Let's do the other side. You're bringing your hand to your upper back, the elbow is facing the ceiling, and bring that other arm behind you. And we don't want you to ever round forward. Let's make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Breathe. Then release. Very good. Rolling your shoulders one time. Forward, up, back, and down. We're going to put the strap to the side now. We've had some fun using the chair, the strap, and the blocks today. See how little equipment, things that don't cost a whole lot of money, can make yoga accessible to everyone. So we're going to get ready to begin our relaxation portion of the session. And you can take your blocks, or take one block that is, and you can lie back in this modified pose. And I want you to take that block, bring that block to your sacrum area. Your arms are down by your side. And let's just begin breathing in. Nice, easy breaths in and out. You can bring the soles of your feet together if you'd like. Let your knees drop out to the side. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's go inside. Easy breaths in and out. Allowing the soles of your feet to relax, whether you've chosen to bring your feet together or whether the soles of your feet are on the floor, just allowing your feet to relax. Allowing your calf muscles and your thighs to relax. Close your eyes and go inside. Allowing each and every muscle in your body to relax, softening your back muscles, relaxing your shoulders and your arms, softening the muscles along the sides of your neck. relaxing each and every finger from the thumb to the pinky. If ever this relaxation posture doesn't feel good to you, just stretch your legs out and do whatever makes you comfortable. This is your practice. Softening the muscles along the sides of your neck. Relax your jaws. Separate your teeth. Relaxing the back of your head. Giving yourself a moment to rest. As you lie back, feel a sense of accomplishment for the fact that you showed up this morning. You came to class, you did the practice. Feel a sense of accomplishment. You've done what only a small population of people here in the United States do each and every morning. You're paying attention to your health. You got in a yoga practice today. So from the soles of your feet, all the way to the crown of your head, feeling a sense of accomplishment. Notice what the sense of accomplishment feels like in your body. Where do you feel it most? Some people may feel it in their heart. Others may feel it in their abdomen. Some might feel it in their feet. Where do you feel that sense of accomplishment? What color do you see when you think of accomplishment? Everyone is different. There is no right or wrong. What color is accomplishment for you? Just notice. Then begin bringing your awareness back into the room. Bringing small movements to your toes and your fingers. Opening your eyes, letting your eyes greet the light. Stretch your arms out. Inhale all the way up. Palms together. Let's exhale with a sigh. Stretch your arms out. Inhale all the way up. Exhale with a sigh. Thank you for joining me for the morning exhale. I'm Stephanie Gaines-Bryant. Have a great day.